To make this delicious cupcakes and cake, I have a box of white cake mix, 3 eggs, olive oil, water. For the frosting, I'm using butter, cream cheese, vanilla, and powdered sugar. And then for the topping, I'm using a raspberry Jello. Oh, I also forgot the coconut topping. First, we're going to make the cake mix. Just follow your cake mix directions that's on the box. Your cake mix. First, it's the cake mix, the 3 eggs. Now it's time to fill up the cupcake molds halfway full. I'm using a spoon right here, and then I use a piping bag because I didn't have an ice cream scoop. If you have an ice cream scoop, it also helps to make sure the cupcakes bake evenly. Once I'm finished pouring them, I like to tap them on a counter to get rid of air bubbles. You can also do it in a pan. Here I'm taking a glass Pyrex pan and I'm oiling it. And then I'm going to use a little flour so it don't stick, because you want it to come out really easy. Or you can also use parchment paper on the bottom. There I am putting the cupcakes in the oven. So you just pour your batter inside your pan and make sure it's leveled. I like to smooth the top and shake it a little to get rid of the air bubbles, so it fluffs up nice. Next, I'll show you how to make the buttercream cream cheese frosting. Make sure your butter and cream cheese is at room temperature. I took the butter and chopped it in smaller pieces so it's easier to blend. Now with the cream cheese, the measurements are weird because I'm in Europe and they're by grams, so I'm guessing that's like a cup of butter and 1/4 of a cup of cream cheese. And I'm gonna blend that until it's mixed together and smooth. Then I'm gonna slowly add in the powdered sugar so it don't fly all over the place, which it still do. Here I am scraping down the frosting. This is vanilla from Bermuda. Thanks, Jessica, for the vanilla. It's so good. I use it in all my good recipes. So you want to beat it until it's smooth and thick. To make the Jello topping, boil 1 cup of water and then stir it until it's dissolved, and then you're gonna add in a cup of cold water. I usually let it kind of cool down a little till it thickens up, so it'll seep down into the cake and set faster. Okay, once your cake has cooled, you want to take, I'm using a skewer, or you can use whatever you have that has a small hole, and you want to punch as many holes as you can inside of your cake and cupcakes. The more holes you put, the more raspberry will go down and moist and flavor the plain cake. You want to make sure you don't put too many that it falls apart or too close to the edge. Make sure it's a small perimeter around and more in the middle. Then you just pour over the Jello, and it will set, but it won't get a Jello gummy set. It sets as like a swirl. It's really good. I'm pouring it over here. I found the easier way is to take a spoon and like spoon it over, and then I also have this piping pin that I can pour liquid into and control the amount that I pour on top. You want to make sure you use the whole thing on your cake. Next, I take a piping bag filled with the frosting, and I just randomly put in dabs of frosting into the cake. And then in a cupcake, I put in through the middle and fill it up. Make sure not to blow the top off the cupcake, because that can happen. I'm doing this rough and because I'm gonna just eat it myself, but you can take your time and go in more even rolls. But once the coconut goes on top, it's invisible. You can't even really see the frosting. So here I am pouring the coconut over top. I'm using this, here's what the cupcakes look like after they have been frosted and coated with the coconut topping. They are super delicious. You can take to birthday parties, potlucks at work, or to impress your friends. Happy cooking, and make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe.